everybody. We are going to be having an interview with Noel from PrimeTime Collectibles. Why don't you come right up, Noel? How's it going? How's it going? You came all cosplayed up, dude. I feel like we should have, like, you didn't want to wear your hat. Why?
It's right.
Why didn't you want to wear your hat?
It's very small. My head's very big.
You know what? I know. I'm wearing
feel it, right?
I'm feeling it right now, and I do feel like this is a child's hat. This is very much a
100%.
child's hat. It needs to be cut in the middle and then like sewn, so that way your head can fit in it. Because there's more.
Well, there's somebody that does that.
Oh, I don't know why I thought you pointed at my girlfriend. I was like, and then I realized Sarah is over there, and I was like, oh wait, hold on.
Wait, hold on. Wait, do you sew?
No.
Oh, there you go.
No.
That explains the confusion.
Yeah,
100%.
100%. How you doing, Noel?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, man. How you enjoying the con so far?
Actually, it's been pretty fun. Me and Gino had a good time yesterday. Gino killed it today. Me and JC over there.
Woo!
Killing it today too. We also had some wine, so excuse me, I'm a little.
I've had some beer, so we're in a good place.
We should share.
We should
Mix.
Oh.
And then share.
And then go back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll swap in between.
Yeah.
But you know what? The big thing I wanted to talk to you about was the fact that you actually have a storefront. Even though you are vending today, you have a storefront in Uptown Whittier.
Yeah. So PrimeTime Collectibles is a brick and mortar located in Uptown Whittier, near Undercity Comics. So you can kind of catch us both walking around there, getting coffee and stuff. So it's on Comstock across from the newer parking structure that's there.
Yeah, right next to the old, what was it called? The Belly Burger, or what was it?
Oh, the Belly Bombs?
Yeah, Belly Bombs.
Yeah, which is going to be another restaurant.
Is it really?
Yeah, Chicken Coop. Chicken Coop is moving in there.
Wait, are they moving from their spot, or are they going to be two chicken coops?
I think they're going to move.
It's probably too expensive.
Yeah.
But we're not here to talk about chicken coop. We're here to talk about. We're here to talk about.
I'm just hungry.
You know what? I'm not hungry because I just had some really good birria, so I'm good. You've been walking
Can you baby
around
bird me?
You know what? I think we have some left over.
Can you just baby bird me?
Yeah, nom, and then I'll just. And then just. You know, and the thing is that the entire show, I have been talking about your Gundam collection.
Yes.
Because I wanted it.
And you got one.
I did. I ended up buying it.
A Gundam base exclusive that you can only get in Japan at the Gundam HQ.
It's
super hard to get.
I don't know if I want to build it or if I just want to like look at it. Yeah, I'm gonna build it. Yeah, probably gonna build it.
You gotta build it.
Does it come with lights? I actually didn't ask that before.
No, you can add in lights. You have to get it separately though.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
But if you break it, is it? Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course.
I'm saying like if you break the Gundam, you can't just buy the part that you need that's missing.
Okay, it's a specific one.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna return it.
They're
to
not Legos, you know.
I'm gonna return it to factory settings. I'm gonna go like, it broke. Give me a new one.
It's all covered in glue.
What happened? It's all covered in glue. Just, I don't know what happened. Just the head is on the back, and I got lost. I don't speak Japanese. The instructions were very misleading. But yeah, one thing that I love about PrimeTime Collectibles, not only do you have a great assortment of collectibles, but also you have cards.
We do.
You actually sell cards, which is something that's a little harder to find nowadays, besides going to like Frank & Sons and everything else. But you not only have cards, but you also have tournaments.
Yeah, we try to have tournaments. We have tables available, and we don't charge to use the tables. You guys want to stop by, as long as you guys, agree with the vibe and respect each other's space, for you to play. So we support Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, One Piece, Digimon, and the list keeps growing. As a play group and the community keeps growing, we kind of just follow into that, and they tell us what we need to get. Yeah.
How is the Lorcana community growing? Is it good?
Lorcana, there's a very mixed group of collectors and players. Okay. There's people that really play and they take it super serious. But it's also the product can be very difficult to find sometimes. True. So there is this thing called Porcana, where you use Lorcana, but only the popper, the commons, all commons. Oh. So it's called Porcana because most of those cards are worth 10 cents.
The one thing that's good here is that you actually have Lorcana that you're selling here today.
Yeah, we also do have Lorcana, yeah.
So you have Lorcana plus Pops plus... Well, you had Gundams. They're gone now.
Yeah,
They're gone now.
They're all gone.
They're all gone now.
And we have some merch too. We work with other vendors like OTB Collectibles at Frank & Sons, Full Swing who make the merch over there. to kind of just build a community, and that's what I like about the store. It gravitates a lot of people of the community towards us that kind of agree with like the mission of what we're trying to build.
Well, how exactly did the idea for PrimeTime Collectibles come around? Because I mean, everybody's gone into a collectible store and gone like, I can do this. But like, what made you actually make that push to?
So it's actually my business partner Jody. He does Gold Leaf Studios, the tattoo artist.
Right.
So we all had our own respected collections, and he said, "Hey, why don't we just sell it?"
Uh-huh.
And so all four of us originally got together. We put our collections together. We got help from friends and family, and we turned this office space into a retail store that was like 500 square feet. And we just ran it. We started selling our collections, and then that led to us buying more stuff from distributors, and the ball just kept rolling after that.
Yeah, man, and I think it's very interesting because I remember you were telling me one time when I had gone in that your primary thing is, especially for like the tournaments, is to kind of axe out all the toxicity that comes with trading cards and collecting, and very much make it a engaging and also a welcoming space where in some places it's not.
Yeah, so we want to make sure we build a positive, constructive, and inclusive community.
Yes.
We have people who have interpersonal skills, who might be on the spectrum either of identity, or they might be on the autism spectrum. And we want to make sure that we all have a safe place to play. And that's where I have to toe the line sometimes, which is part of my job as an owner, right? And that's the community that we want to build. That's why we all get along, because we all really try to build and grow that among ourselves. And we get people who have never played card games before, or were never allowed to play card games before because groups of people wouldn't let them, right? And they can come to the store and play, And then we hang out, we trade, we sell, we watch movies together. It just keeps growing and growing.
Your store has really become a community because you do have these great returning customers that you guys have, like Smash Brother tournaments. You guys have been doing like movie nights and everything else, and it is really building a really tight-knit community where it's like, I'm gonna go to PrimeTime. That's really special.
So that's why I like it's very tight-knit, but it's not a closed door community. People will come in and play for a couple weeks, and then they'll be there for months. They'll be there every weekend, 10 to 12 hours a day, just from them walking in once, and everybody saying, "Hey, that's what I like about the store." Think of it like this. When's the last time somebody walked into a group and bring a console and say, "Hey, does anybody want to play with me?" And then everybody going, "Yeah, sure." And they all sit around the TV and play.
That's awesome.
Somebody brings a board game. It's like, "I bought a new board game. Who's interested?" "Oh, me." And then they start playing and talking among themselves and building, relationships and friendships.
And you know what? That's really that is a hard thing to do, especially in the card game, board game, video game kind of community. Because I know that for the longest time, I'm a huge board game guy. I love playing board games. And there was a long time where I didn't have anybody to really play with except for like a very small group of people. And, I walk into your store and I see people playing Settlers of Catan or like these newer board games that I hadn't even heard of, but that are super interested, but not only they're very much engaged and excited to play. And like it can turn into a toxic area, but I noticed that you and Jody, you guys make sure that doesn't happen. It's always very, we're all gonna joke around, we're all gonna have a good time, and everything else. So I mean, I'm really glad that you guys have kind of made this area and this space in Uptown.
Like, have you ever heard of like, quick little like tangent, but connect to what you're saying? A third space?
Yes.
All right, so the third space, for those who don't know, if you look into like Friends or Seinfeld, there's usually 3 places that they hang out with, right? At work, at home, or the third space. Friends would be the coffee shop. Cheers is the Cheers, right? That's where they all go, right? The bar, the diner. So I really try to focus that on when it comes to the store. So there is a third space that people, if you spend 12 hours at work, you want to sit down and play a card game, go for it. This is the space. Before you go home and you have to rest your head, come by, bring a board game, hang out, play.
Yeah.
Buy some stuff, buy some snacks, buy some packs, buy some sleeves. Support the store because it creates that space that you can come and hang out.
I know your store is very dangerous for me because I feel like whenever I walk in, I'm like, I'm gonna buy something. I already know I'm gonna buy something. When do you guys usually host tournaments?
So we go based on the community.
Okay.
People's availability as well as interest, right?
Okay.
If you're gonna have a card game that nobody plays at the store in your community, then because you want to attract other people, but then you're kind of ostracizing the people that's already there. It gets a little tough sometimes, right?
Right.
So we focus on the community first. You want to have a draft? Let's run a draft. You want to have a commander tournament, like pre-con tournament? Go for it. Smash? Go for it. And just keep it whatever the community wants to play. Because they'll bring other people that are also like-minded.
Right,
It
right.
helps kind of grow the community and then boost the store higher and higher and higher.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you having that, and like I said before, you having a very strong community. That must have been tough to kind of like. How did you get that through customers' heads of like, this is a non-toxic area. This is, we're all very cool here, and if you can't do that, then you're this isn't your place.
Right. Well, sometimes you have to wonder like if you are what you take home.
Okay.
Right. So if you have a business that becomes your home, right? So if you are what you take home, why would you want to take that home? The negativity. We need to decompress sometimes, right? Why would I, who spend so much time at the store, hate being there, be upset? You know what I mean? Like, why would I want that? So like I kind of focus around that. It's a little selfish, where people kind of help me be happy, so I can make them happy as well.
Yeah, I mean, I've never walked into the store once and not seen you laughing or just having a good time, which I think also helps build that community because you are having a good time as an owner and also with everybody else. You're not on.
I'm not on, but I am now. Name a time we haven't walked into PrimeTime Collectibles and said, hey, it's a 10-minute visit. That turns into a 2-hour visit.
It's never been a 10-minute visit.
No. It becomes a 2-hour conversation. We're all just razzing each other.
Yeah. And then we try to help Bryan build a Yu-Gi-Oh deck that he never uses.
Hey, how come you don't use it?
It's gonna happen. When?
Gino's almost done with it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's building it?
Yeah, he's been building it.
Oh, he's not here right
He's
now.
not here right now.
He was
Yeah,
here
Red Eyes.
yesterday.
Okay, then I'll make time. Then I'll make time.
Yeah,
'Cause
and
I
then
wanna-
you play
I
Nick,
wanna-
right?
Well,
Huh?
that's the thing is
You
the
have like
last,
2 decks.
Dude, I have like
Three,
7.
technically. Like, yeah, there you go.
I have like 7 at home.
you have to fight your personality deck.
My
That's-
personality
your
deck?
personality deck.
I have a troll deck.
Okay, never mind. I quit.
I have a deck where you just don't like life. That's always great, right?
I have a deck where you could just put trap cards and then they just don't get removed off the field.
Well, yeah, that's
There you go, yeah,
I
that's all
actually
you-
do have a deck like that. That's the thing. But yeah, man. I mean, and that's also really great too. Is that somebody like Bryan who hasn't played Yu-Gi-Oh in forever, or a card game. You guys are so welcoming and kind of like easy to talk to about it and kind of go like, hey man, because I know even Bryan, he doesn't know the new format, he doesn't know anything else, and you guys were really cool about like going, I got you, I can show you how to teach. I'll teach you what the new stuff is. We'll start with the old, then we'll teach you up. You guys did an awesome job, man. It made him want to play again.
And is that even really like us? Because like Zach steps like walked up to you and started talking about Pokemon because you were talking about Pokemon.
That was a visit where I'm trying to build a, oh my god, I forget the Pokemon deck that I was building. It's just an electrical
How
type
many
deck.
decks are you building, dude?
A lot. Okay?
And they all
okay,
unfinished? Are they just all unfinished?
I love how Noel's holding back because the way it's advertised is like, look, man, I help you build stuff, and then I got you. And then it just becomes a buying habit. Oh, yeah,
Well,
you
yeah,
know what? I got to
'cause-
get this. I got to get that. There's ETBs there that I've been wanting to get that I've
I
had
know,
my eyes on. And I'm like,
because-
my
You want
wallet's
one?
not on me.
I'll give you a deal.
No. That's how it starts. That's how it starts.
But I got the new one to for
I have an
forces.
ETB
And
at home.
Paradox Rift.
It's- I have a Pokemon
It's
Center.
like Pokemon time travel, bro. Who's not gonna want that?
I want that.
I know,
I want the
everybody-
Charizard one too.
Everybody wants
the
it. And that,
champion path?
Yes.
Bro.
And the
But
problem-
it's $120.
but the problem is that Noel, you're an awesome person, but you're also like my cardboard drug dealer, where you just
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
you just sell me a lot of like cardboard that I'm probably gonna look at for 5 minutes.
I will tell you
Put
this.
it in my collection.
I will tell you this. My mom's in the crowd. Okay, she can tell you that I've been addicted to card games since I was like 5.
Is that
Five?
true? Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I told you. Yeah. The amount of Pokemon cards I used to collect as a kid.
Where are they?
Huh?
Where are
You
they?
sold them.
I have them.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I have
No.
a. I have a.
I actually did. I
Okay,
when we were,
where's my wife? My wife can confirm it. They're in the garage.
no, yeah, his wife is just happy that most of the collectibles are out of our house today.
Well, if you're ever
That's
looking to
it.
sell or make a trade, let me know.
Maybe.
Trade Pokemon cards for other Pokemon cards.
That is true. You could trade up.
Okay.
Trade up. Just
Got
don't let.
him.
Yeah, just
Got him.
gotta make sure that you know what you're selling.
I need you to go into your store, but wear a trench coat. And whenever some comes up, you just go like, "Hey man, I got the best deals around."
No,
Right here.
I just
can't do
want.
it. First of all, I shave my head. It's gonna look very weird if I open up
Yeah.
a trench coat.
But also, I think you can. Honestly, I think you can wear what you're wearing right now, and then just have the "What are you buying? What are you selling?"
Dude, he's the
That was pretty good.
NPC in the video game. With you go to the merch seller, he's
Yeah.
the exclusive guy. He's
Exactly.
the Resident Evil merchant
Yeah.
seller, dude.
What?
You know what?
What?
Here's a great idea. You know how video games you have the chat options to keep opening it?
Yes.
What if I build something where people come in and they have to like press it and it creates the other conversation? I wonder how far I can get and if I can make a sell. Be like, hi, welcome to PrimeTime. What are you into? Pokemon? Magic?
So you're
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Todd
So wait,
Howard.
just
is
like-
just stop them.
They stop them, and then I just NPC out.
If they
so
look
good.
away from you, it
So good.
restarts the conversation. It just restarts.
Start all over?
Yeah, you
What would
start
be
all
your
over.
saying? What would be your saying?
Huh?
So a person approaches you at the shop, right? You know how like everyone has like a thing where like they approach like a vendor for
In
the
that
first
situation, I would go
Yeah.
full Sims.
time? You'll go full sim. So what's your?
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
They take a baby from the oven all on fire.
You just kind of like what was it Charlie Browning out?
Yeah.
Just
So
it's $45.
can I? I'm gonna ask a quick question
Yeah.
because you guys were talking about TCG building that perfect
Yes.
community and everything like that, right? It's always interesting because there's so much TCG out there. You have One Piece, which you're selling at your booth right now,
Yeah.
and that's a new card game that's not even a year old.
No, not even a year old.
You also have Dragon Ball that's coming out with one. You have
Yeah.
Digimon, and
Dude, everybody has a TCG nowadays.
everyone has a TCG. But the interesting
It's
thing about it
ridiculous.
is, and this is what I love so much about your store, you're inviting people to try new things out, and you're not making it intimidating.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm really struggling not buying the Digimon ones. Like I keep looking every
It's
single
super
time
fun.
I keep looking
it's
at it.
super fun, and the cards are really nice. to look
I know
at.
they're so pretty
Yeah.
and they look super cool, and the game looks really interesting to play. And
Well,
I'm like,
To answer Brian's earlier question, what is it that I say? I say, hey, so what are you into? It helps me gauge what I need to get, and it also helps me direct where I can lead you to, right?
Uh-huh.
So you're like, oh, I've actually been interested in the Digimon. Well, let me show you what I got. And then sometimes I crack packs open because the art's awesome and I take it home. So that's I kind of dip into my own supply sometimes.
yeah, man, you're just like, I needed that. Let me put this in my deck.
But Digimon looks so good. Super, super good.
Well, Digimon looks really good. I'm really enjoying the cards for the new Dragon Ball Z TCG.
Oh, I know.
Those cards look
Bandai
so
is just
sick.
killing it, dude.
Bandai
is just
Bandai
killing
just
it.
wants my money. Like their hand is in my pockets, just holding my wallet, going, "Give it to me."
Is it
Where's
in
your
your back
wallet?
pocket?
It's always in my back pocket.
Where's your wallet,
It's a
man?
nice little
Grabbing it.
grab.
Give me your money.
It's like, huh?
Where's your wallet?
It's in my back pocket, like always.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Huh?
Are you sure? You didn't leave it at the store over there?
No, that was my debit card I left over there.
Why are you keeping track of his wallet?
I know. Why are you keeping
You
track
said
of my
that
wallet?
it was gone.
What are you?
You said it was
Here.
gone.
Yeah.
You bought a Gundam. I don't know what else you're gonna buy.
Huh?
I don't know what else you're gonna buy.
And you don't know. You don't need to know what else I'm gonna
Okay,
buy.
fine. I won't worry about it.
If my girlfriend doesn't ask me, then you shouldn't ask me. That's number one. If she never asks, you don't ask. So I did have a quick question to finish this off because we've only got a couple minutes left. You asked me an interesting question. Does Superman fly?
Yes. So the question was, Superman,
Yes.
does he fly or does he levitate?
And in all fairness, I don't think it's either.
Huh?
I don't think it's either.
You don't think it's either?
I don't think it's
You
either.
think he just floats?
No, I think he is. I think he has another power that we don't know about, and he can then push himself through dimensions in space.
Like he's just forcing the universe to move around him?
And he's moving space around him.
Is that like Futurama, right? That's not what was it called?
The Planet Express ship.
Yeah. There's an engine.
Yeah, the warp drive. It's like the warp star, the Black Star drive or something
Yeah,
like that.
the Black Star warp drive?
Yeah,
That's the one. Yeah. Maybe.
something like that. Yeah.
Y'all Google it later.
Nibbler eats the fuel. That thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it levitates.
You think he levitates?
Yeah.
No. Because how does he come in with such speed?
Because he can levitate. He could just move. He could decide to move himself out.
But
as fast as he
isn't
wants.
levitation just the absence of gravity?
Wait,
If he's levitating up, he would then cancel out gravity, right? Because he's levitating.
is that how levitation works?
I don't know. It depends on your
I
definition.
thought you had to control with your mind. That's your levitate things.
No, that's telepathy.
That's what?
That's telepathy.
That's the. Oh, what if Superman?
Or telekinesis.
What if that's what Superman really is the entire time? He's a telekinetic.
He could be a telekinetic. Maybe.
He's
I
such
don't
a
know.
nice guy. He doesn't want to move other things around him, so he'd rather just move himself.
Oh my God. He just flies around. Because, I mean, that's the idea with Magneto, isn't it? Like, he puts metal in his shoes, and then that's how he flies.
I thought that was Static Shock.
No, Static uses, like, a trash can cover. And, like, flies around like
What's the
that.
difference? Metal.
Huh?
The metal shoes.
Well, I mean, it's still the same thing. It's still a magnetic. And he's, like, flying and gliding and doing everything
I
else.
thought Magneto can turn himself magnetic.
Can he?
I don't know.
I think.
We need to, Rene.
Rene.
Judge.
I need a
Can you
rolling
explain Magneto's
abilities.
What?
He
Magneto.
just has. Does he just have magnetism? Is that it?
That's just magnetism. Yeah.
Okay,
That's it?
how does he go through the air?
How does he fly?
Oh, I'm assuming he can move because he has iron in his body, so that's what he's using.
He's
in his blood.
his
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
That you know what? That would hurt.
Metal in his
Yes.
shoes.
He
What's
just
wrong with
you just see him pulling blood.
Yeah.
Like just dragging his blood around town. That would be insane.
The original Bloodbender.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is original
He's a
bloodbender. I like it.
bloodbender, yeah.
I like the idea of that. Well, Noel, we are out of time. It's unfortunate.
Say no.
You
Tell
say
him
no. Just
Tell him no.
Just anarchy.
tell
Just
him
pure
no.
anarchy.
Yeah.
Huh?
Nothing. Go.
Oh. Anyway, we are out of time. Where can they find you?
I'm here. I exist.
Well, I know, but like you're so
I haven't
you're so
found.
you're so. Where can they find you on social
We're
media?
PrimeTime Collectibles. You can find us on Instagram. That's basically the only thing we really use. We don't really use
Okay.
Facebook or any of the other stuff. We just it's easier for us to engage on Instagram,
Uh-huh.
share photos, memes, and be involved in group chats and stuff like that. So you can definitely find us there. We have a QR code on our poster. That's kind of the fastest way we could do it. And then on our store at 6729 Comstock Avenue in Whittier, right in Uptown. We have the QR code to our Instagram right on the window. So if we're closed, if you're walking by, you can feel free to scan that, and you'll find us right then and there.
That's awesome. And then when do you guys usually open at the store?
Right now, we're open from Friday to Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, during the rainy season, because it's very slow.
Any tournaments that are coming up, or any like event at the store coming up?
Yo, JC, should we have a tournament? Which one?
You say magic.
Magic? What kind? Commander? All right, we'll have a Commander tournament. We'll post it online.
All right.
Commander.
You said a commander tournament.
Magic.
Magic tournament.
Magic.
Commander.
Commander.
Coming up in the next what,
PrimeTime
2 weeks?
Collectibles.
What, 2 weeks?
Yeah, we can set up in 2 weeks.
Let's do it in 2 weeks. All right, sounds good. You heard it here. They're gonna be having a tournament. Go for it. Noel, it's always a pleasure having you on the show. We love you. What was it? You can always find us, and have a good night.